Starting with the University of Santo Tomas Golden Tigresses. Team captain and first libero, number 4, Tet Devito. Number 2, Joyce Abueg. Number 5, Angeli Bacalso. Number 7, Kaka Kaasi. Number 8, Ea Laure. Number 9, Bianca Plaza. Number 10, Saiza Gula. Number 11, Pia Abu. Number 13, Donna Pedrido. Number 14, Piera Beliana. Number 15, May Coronado. Number 16, Cassie Carvalho. Number 18, Reg Jurado. And number 17, second libero, Janelle Dudong Delerio. And now here come the Adamson University Lady Falcons. Team captain, number 7, Louis Romero. First libero, number 10, Karen Verdeflor. Number 4, Enge Alcantara. Number 6, Mayan Nike. Number 8, AA Adolfo. Number 9, Kate Santiago. Number 11, Rita Cruz. Number 12, Trisha Tubu. Number 13, April Tagisip. Number 15, Achik Fuegos. Number 16, Ishi Longisip. Number 17, Lucille Almonte. Number 18, Dorin Turing. Second libero is Kay Lazo. Our referees for today's ball game. First referee, Erwin Lu Cordero, national referee. Second referee is Romulo Refrosado, national referee.
This is the first in the Philippine volleyball history. You'll be seeing 18 collegiate teams from the UAAP and NCAA competing for the title of the 2022 Shakeys Super League Collegiate Preseason Tournament. And it's been a treat for everyone as we are on our way to our fourth match of tonight. It's the Adamson University going up against the UST Lady Tigers. Sheila Salaysay together with Kayla Reyes bring you the live action here in Rizal Memorial Coliseum. And of course, completing our all-women panel is Janine Sakal at the sidelines. Let's take a look and be familiar with the pre-huddle, our tournament format. Kayla?
So for our Shaky Super League tournament format, we have 18 teams divided into pools A, B, C, and D. The all-to-play rule will be implemented. Top 2 teams per pool will advance to the next round. After another pool play, the 8 teams will battle in a crossover quarterfinals, and lastly, the quarterfinals until the finals will all be knockout games.
That's correct, and this actually made it more exciting because our all-to-play rule.
So for our all-to-play rule, different sets of players except the libero will play in the first and second sets. Regular substitution will return when the match score reaches 16, and on sets 3, 4, and 5, they will be standard play, meaning anyone can be subbed in or subbed out.
Yes, and as I have mentioned, all our 18 teams were divided into 4 different pools. We have Pool A, which we seen earlier. It was the match between University of Perpetual Health System Delta going up against San Beda University. Also from Pool D, previous match, it was the College of St. Benilde and FEU Lady Tamaraws. But this time we are having in a Pool B, this is, of course, UST and Adamson.
Of course, I think, Sheila, we're expecting another 5-setter match with these two UAAP favorite teams. For Adamson, we have key holdovers such as Almonte, Turing, Lalong Isip, Romero, and Santiago.
That's correct. You know, looking at the previous performance of the Lady Falcons, they nearly made it. UST Golden Tigresses actually are coming off a heartbreaking finish to their UAAP Season 84 campaign, which saw them fall in the stepladder semifinals. More information and details of our two teams. Now let me turn you over to our arena announcer.
Number 11, Riza Cruz. Number 12, Trisha Tubu. Number 17, Lucila Almonte. Number 18, Lorin Toring. And libero is number 10, Karen Verdaflor. Head coach for the Lady Falcons is Jerry Yee. And now, here is the starting lineup for the University of Santo Tomas Golden Tigresses. Number 9, Bianca Plaza. Number 10, Saiza Gula. Number 11, Dia Abu. Number 14, Kiera Abellana. Number 16, Cassie Carvalho. Number 18, Red Jurado. And number 4 is libero and team captain Det Pepito. Head coach for the Golden Tigresses is Kung Fu Reyes.
Starting lineups, we have Trisha Tubu, Riza Cruz, Kate Santiago, Lucille Almonte, Lorene Toring, Louis Romero, Karen Verdaflor for the Adamson Lady Falcons. And on the side of the UST Lady Tigers, you will see Regina Jurado, Athena Abu, Pierre Abellana, Sai Sagula, Bianca Plaza, Maria Casada Carvalho, and Maria Bernadette Pepito. And part, of course, of that team is the head coach of Adamson. He was only brought in, during the off season. Earlier nakita na natin siya, Coach Jerry, also the head coach for the Lady Falcons. On the side of the Lady Tigresses, this is, I think, the first time I've seen in a few years that UST had an all-pure Tigers as their coaching staff. And this set is brought to you by Shakeys Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now. As we are underway on our first set. Good first ball here for the Tigers. Abellana. Ganda agad ang palo. And this time, too wide for an attack. That's coming from Kate Santiago.
Kate Santiago is one of Adamson's go-to players, so we're expecting to see a lot of action coming from her today.
Oh, that's correct. Ito talagang na-miss ko. Sa tagal na hindi natin nakapanood ng volleyball games, yung ingay na dala na itong UST again. And those noise actually gives more energy to our players. Minsan nga sa atin din eh. Good floater. Jurado. The lefty, strong attack. Ganda ng basa doon ng Tigers. Abellana this time. Romero and Tubu from the middle. Good dig right there by the libero of UST. An effort, but that went out. But Tubu was towering the blockers of the Tigresses. Ganda ng floater niya, no? Hirap basahin ng ganun serve. But that was a good receive by the Tigresses. Tubu again, this time cross court. Another lefty. Good up there by Romero. Delerio, the libero. Quick attack! It's the battle of the lefties for the Tigresses and the Lady Falcons. Pero in that last setup, that lefty from the UST won that rally.
Good setup to Jurado. She was able to adjust to that set that was a little far from the net.
Ito yata yung unang match na panood ko, sobrang daming kaliwete. And then as a lefty myself, I enjoy watching it kasi sabi nga nila, mas powerful like that, mas madaling mag-adjust. And kapag kasing laki mo nga si Tubor, kasing tangkad mo siya, you have an advantage to hit it in the middle.
And lefties are harder to block.
Correct,
Sure.
ang hirap mabasahin. Delerio again, say out. This is Pepito, the other libero, saving that one. Slide! Successful for Cruz. That is Riza Cruz getting that lead for the Lady Falcons. She is also serving for Adamson. Delerio, good first ball. Gula, good adjustment.
You can see the set was so close to the net, yet she still made it a point to adjust and convert that hard set, difficult set to adjust to into a point for UST.
No, she's not that tall. Pero ang ganda ng timing, ang ganda ng adjustments. And I've covered this girl high school pa lang. And from then on, she's always been consistent. At isa rin tong matapang pagdating sa opensa. And that was a good dig there by Carvalho. Another point gain by the Tigresses, and that time, actually si Gula ulit ang nakapuntos. That's Saisa Gula. This girl's already showing a lot of energy at the onset. Romero giving to Tubu back, and she scores. Tubu
So quick to that ball. You can see how high she leaps as well. Ibabaw na ibabaw siya sa kanyang mga blockers.
She has been playing for the Falcons for a few seasons already. Nandun pa si Coach Lerma Giron, and this time, I believe talaga nga, she is able to be capitalized.
Like what you said earlier, it really is the battle of the lefties.
But that last attack from the UST, medyo buka nga doon yung depensa dito ng Adamson. But that is unexpected on the side of the Tigresses. Service error. We are tied at 5. Almonte this time. One of the experienced players of Adamson. Gula again takes it from the open, getting another point.
This girl is so powerful. Like, she's not even that tall, but her effectiveness as an open spiker just is really efficient for UST.
UST actually has this, can I say another version of a small but terrible attacker. Syempre, that's, of course, Cici Rondina. Diba hindi siya ganun katangkad, pero pag lumipad siya, ang ganda, ang lakas ng atake. And I see Saisa Gula, having also that kind of a behavior and attitude skill, kumbaga. This is Turing, one of the senior players of Coach Jerry. Good adjustment right there. That's Bianca Plaza. Medyo alanganin na yung setup sa kanya, but nagawa niya na paraan.
And nakita rin niya na the blockers weren't established, which is why she went for that hard tip and was able to get the point.
That's right, and Plaza will also be serving for the Tigresses. Almonte getting that one to Romero, and another lefty, Abeliana, getting that dig. And getting another point this time again for the UST. As we head on to our first technical timeout, you can see how powerful and quick that down the line attack. And that is Abeliana getting that point for the Tigers, 8-6.
come into this preseason tournament with a team mostly composed of rookies. The Golden Tigresses hope to equip themselves with the right mindset that will help them for their big season next year. What they do hope to sustain and improve from their last season's performance is their increased confidence and connection between their setters and spikers. Meanwhile, for the San Marcelino girls, they want to work on their maturity and consistency as they believe this will bring them back to the Final Four. Now back to the panel.
Thank you for that, Janine. And yes, both teams, syempre, maximizing their opportunity, to prepare for their upcoming UAAP season. And this is a good, way for them to showcase and somehow really see where they at.
Like what Janine mentioned, UST has a new setter in Cassie Carvalho, and right now she seems like she's living up to that huge responsibility given to her by Coach Kung Fu.
That's right. And this is Plaza still at the service line. A good dig right there. Good read at the net by Abeliana. Gula setting this one to Abu, and she scores from that big quick set. Diba, grabe din yung energy lang lahat ng fans na nanonood dito already. But this cool play of the set is brought to you by R&B Milk Tea. Order now. Pati sila sumasayaw pa din. Ganun pa kataas yung energy. Just waiting for this final match of tonight.
And I mean, it's already 11 o'clock and you can see all UST's loyal fans and supporters here to watch this match between Adamson and the Lady Tigresses.
That's correct. And maganda naman. Alam mo yun na yung efforts nila maghintay ng ganong katagal as they are seeing a really exciting match. On a weekend, nag-start tayo ng Saturday para matatapos tayo on a Sunday. And that's why we invite everyone tomorrow to watch another match. 4 games rather. And for those of you who won't be able to make it here at the venue, all of our games, of course, are aired in the different social media pages of My Plus Network, of course, and also the Shakey Super League pages and TikTok as well.
No coverage for the Adamson Lady Falcons.
Consecutive points right here. Energy is very high for the girls of Coach Kung Fu.
Mali din yung iwas ni Kate dun eh.
As Coach Jerry Yee calls for time.
Let's go, dahan-dahan lang tayo.
Huwag natin ipilit sa iba-iba. High hands na. Sasabaw may barya. Yung line tawon.
Wala.
Kung saan didepensa dito kay Nilia.
Ate, blocking. Pinapacheck out.
Huwag mo siya itaas.
Okay.
Alam mo yung nabuto lang sa isa lang.
Sa isa. Let's go.
Dahan-dahan lang.
Okay, tayo ulit.
Sa isa lang, sa isa.
From that first technical timeout until this timeout, UST already scored 4 points. Ano bang nangyayari dito sa Adamson?
I think Adamson's not able to establish their blocks. As we heard in the timeout, we heard a fellow teammate reminding Abu to establish her blocks kasi pinapa-check out din ng mga spikers from UST.
That's correct. It's all about defense on the side of Adamson. And that's right on cue as Tubo, of course. And that is Cruz, Riza Cruz cannot secure that attack from UST. Lumulobo na nga dito ang lamang na Tigresses. Romero getting this one, giving to Santiago. Well, a little bit of difficulty when it comes to adjustment. Back-to-back points ang nakukuha dito ng UST from the errors of Adamson.
And of course, Adamson is a team filled with veterans. They've been together for so long. It's expected for them to have more chemistry, especially with Louis Romero and her spikers as well.
That's correct, and that was just an error committed on the side of UST. Chance for the Lady Falcons to trim the lead. Good first ball. And a save there by the Lady Falcons. Chance again for the Tigresses. Abeliana with an exclamation mark ending that rally. Ang taas nung reach dito ni Abeliana, and even the blockers na iwan from that last instance. And this spike of the set is brought to you by Potato Corner, world's best flavored fries. Order now. Ito yung magandang kainin while everyone is enjoying. Diba? French fries, and well, sobrang focus na itong ating mga fans dahil ang ganda nga ng ating laban this time as the Lady Falcons gets a point by Riza Cruz from that quick set. Also, we have to give credit that one to Almonte's first ball. Hindi makakapag-set up dito si Romero if walang good first ball. Asking for a touch. And yes, it was granted that time. Another point gain granted to the UST Tigresses. Coach Jerry again wants to stop the bleeding. Had a good start early for this set, but it was slowly, the tempo was slowly taken away by the Tigresses.
And UST's been efficient coming with their attacks coming from all sides of the court. I think Adamson just has to establish their blockings more.
Yes, doon talaga ang disadvantage right now ng Falcons. It's their defense. And you have powerful hitters on the side of Tigresses. Kailangan nilang bantayan yon. At that time, Tori was able to save that ball. Huegos just came in and gets that point for the Lady Falcons. Ito yung mga players na gustong-gusto ng mga coaches, and they are ready. Every time na hatakin sila and they are expected to contribute. Ang bilis sumagot dito ng Tigers, and that at that time is the lefty Regina Jurado. And you can see this spike of the set is brought to you by Potato Corner, world's best flavored fries. Order now. Serving again for the Tigers. Points gained back-to-back for this lefty Regina Jurado. And that service of the game is brought to you by Shakeys Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojos now. 8-point lead here by the Tigresses, 18 serving 10. Sharp serve. Romero this time to Almonte from the open.
Better receive coming from Kate Santiago, and a better setup from Luis Romero, enabling Almonte to create that attack.
That's correct. Almonte and Romero has been together for a few years now. I think even in high school. And the connection, communication, kahit magkindatan lang sila, alam na nila.
Yes. I actually had a chance of going against them, and ever since they've been a great duo with good chemistry, like as what you've mentioned. as a setter and as a open spiker.
That's correct. And that in that last point, it was Turing, being aggressive at the net. Coach Kung Fu Reyes having a few substitutions on the floor right now. Almonte serving for the Lady Falcons, 12, serving 18. Good save right there by Gula. Romero this time. And
Net
a point.
violation on Plaza, if
Correct.
I'm not mistaken.
A point gained again by the Lady Falcons. And that cuts down the lead only to 5. But Coach Kung Fu wants to break the momentum in an instant. Let's listen in.
Ang nawawala sa atin, pasa. Kasi nakaka-block naman tayo, problema lang, nag-touch na rin lang tayo, ha? Isang pasa lang kasi ulitin natin. Ang strength natin, atake. Okay? Pero hindi mangyayari yung wala tayong pasa. So, nakaka-depensa tayo kanina, nakakapasa tayo, kaya nakaka-atake tayo. So, yun lang ang nawawala, yung receive. Tara, pasa mo na.
No, as they say, defense is the first line of offense. And from Coach Kung Fu's point,
He was reminding his girls to carefully and mindfully have better receive as meron naman silang mga blockings. And of course, their advantage over the Adamson Lady Falcons is they have efficient attacks.
that's correct. Hindi naman sila makaka-convert ng point kung wala silang maayos na receive. And, that was just right on cue. Ang ganda ng first ball, ganda ng setup. Ganda rin ang tapos for the Tigresses.
And the good thing with USC is, as you've seen, they executed what the coach wanted them to do right away. in
That's
this play.
correct. Kate Santiago was not happy in that last call. Nakita mo may kasama ng talagang lakas yung atake na yon down the line. Almost a point there for Saiza Gula. Off the block. Romero again defended at the net. Santiago was rejected this time. She made sure to get that point.
Basang-basa din ng USC si Kate Santiago. That's why she had to variate her attacks from aiming at cross-court to now changing it up to down the line instead.
That's right, but still, Lady Falcons needs to get more points as they are down here by 6. Attack right there from Beliana. And that was a good setup. No, too strong that time for the Lady Falcons. 21-14 is our score. As Bianca Plaza serving for the Tigresses. Santiago again denied at the net. Hindi na nahabol yun ni Almonte. Lumolobo na nga dito. Ito nga lamang ng UST. And this block of the set is brought to you by Peri Peri Charcoal Chicken and Sauce Bar. Order now. Pakinggan natin ang huddle ng Adamson.
Sige, kuha tayo.
Adjust tayo. Para adjust.
Obviously, dadaan nilang yun sa'yo. Diba?
Laro niyo lang ate.
Laro lang, laro.
Enjoy.
Pasok ako kahit pasok yung five. Tara.
Adamson!
Now, seeing this big lead of the Tigresses, what do you think? Anong adjustment ba dapat ang gawin dito ng Lady Falcons?
The Lady Falcons don't look like their usual selves. They seem a bit stiff coming into this match. So I think they just have to play, enjoy, and go back to their system because we know that they're capable of really great things.
That's right. And that time, Santiago gets almost getting a point from a soft touch. Ball was saved right there by the floor. Gula, Abeliana hinabol. chance for the Lady Falcons. Almonte from the back, and she did it, getting a point from that hit.
Good target on Lucille Almonte's end, coming from a back row or pipe attack.
You know, I think having Coach Lerma Giron, you know, the former head coach of Adamson, added, you know, to the strategy na ginagawa dito ng Tigresses. Kasi players na yan before eh. Diba? So alam na nila yung galaw, alam na nila yung atake. And I think that's an added asset on the side of the Tigresses as another point was granted.
Yes, and I'm sure these girls watched film of each other. They've gone against each other in the past. Although UST has a new lineup, we have a lot of rookies in this tournament right now.
That's correct. Substitution. Again, this time for the Lady Tigers. Carvalho in. And Jurado also was replaced. But an error was committed this time. Puntos pa rin yun para sa Adamson. Short serve. Nabasa yun dito ni Cruz. And again, another block at the net. Good defense by Cruz. That was dug by Gula. Pero sa sobrang lakas went out. Juegos again from the opposite side. 17 serving 23. Jurado finishing that rally in an instant. And we are at a set point.
Grabe talaga, Sheila. You can really hear the contact of these girls when they hit the ball. Ang lutong ng mga pala nila.
Solid, no? Ang ganda ng konta, kaya mas madali nilang mako-control kung saan direction nila gustong dalhin. Abeliana with the serve. Juegos again down the line. And she gets that point for the Lady Falcons. Set point save by Juegos. Too strong for Pepito, the libero of the Tigresses.
If I remember correctly, Lalong Isip was Adamson's libero in the recent UAAP tournament. But now, they switched her back to a spiker.
And for the defensive purposes, yun ang kailangan ngayon ng Lady Falcons. Good save right there by Juegos. Juegos ulit ang papalo. You know, the reflexes of this girl getting yung first ball, binalik sa kanya, and still able to convert a point. Another set point save here for the Adamson. Sharp serve! And almost, but save right there, Romero. And Juegos, 3 consecutive points for this girl. Apat na lang hinahabol dito ng Lady Falcons. 3 set point save right here. Gula for the first ball. Gula also the offense ending that rally and capping off the first set. The UST Lady Tigresses winning this one 25-20. As you can see, they've shown dominance at the early part of our set. Adamson, nandun din naman sila, pero medyo bumagal yung kanilang tempo towards the middle part of our set. 25-20, UST takes the first set. And as we go to our second set, we'll be right back. the UST Lady Tigresses and the Adamson Lady Falcons, where these girls of Coach Kung Fu already showed, taking the upper hand at the beginning of the set. Adamson also trying, to be on that level of intensity na pinapakita ng Tigresses.
UST showing dominance in all departments when it comes to receiving, blocking, serving, and we haven't even seen Aya Laura yet, and they're star players. So I'm sure they'll put her in the second set, and let's see what happens.
That's correct. Zai Sagula also and Abeliana taking the lead when it comes to their attacks. 19-16. Blocks also UST ang lumalamang dyan 2-9 as well as aces. Adamson committing more errors than UST, and that's taking a toll on their performance. Of course, we'll see how these girls of Coach Jerry will bounce back for the second set. And this set is brought to you by Shakey's Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojo's now. Second set and as another group of girls ng papakita dito ng ating dalawang koponan.
And because of our all-to-play rule, I mean, everyone has a chance in this set.
Yun ang kagandahan nitong ating tournament, diba? Being able to use all of your players in the roster. Of course, meron tayong, marami tayo makakapanood ng very exciting matches. And I'm pretty sure may enjoy talaga lahat yan ng volleyball fans. Lalo na kung nandito kayo sa venue. So catch the games live here at Rizal Memorial Coliseum as Kaasi commits a service error. Sharp serve right there. First ball by Aya Laure. Perdido. Medyo alanganin na yung posisyon ng katawan niya and timing, but still managed to get that point.
Medyo alanganin din kasi yung set, but she was able to adjust to the set and score a point off that soft touch over the net.
That's correct. Back quick attack, and that worked this time for Nuke.
With a little help from the net. Lucky break for Adamson.
That's correct. Ang ganda rin ng first ball dito. And you've seen that cool play of the set is brought to you by R&B Milk Tea. Order now. First point by Aya Laure.
Of course, Aya's a veteran already. She knows when to make what decision. She saw that there was a huge gap in Adamson's defense, which is why she dropped the ball instead.
That's correct. And sabi nga niya sa akin kanina, hindi siya dapat maglalaro ngayon. But one of their teammates got injured. And she was told na she is going to be in the lineup for tonight. These girls of Coach Kung Fu only has 2 seniors on their roster. 9 rookies and 7 rookies and 9 playing for the first time sa lineup at dito pa sa Shakeys.
And the rookies are already making noise. Nagpapakilala na rin sila. I mean, this is no pushover team.
Absolutely. As that is an almost point. Well, already a point because of that double contact violation. Ang nangyari dito for UST. We are tied at 4 at the start of our second set. Kasi setting this one up. Good adjustment. Adolfo. Kaasi with a drop. Pero nandun si Adolfo. Good adjustment. This time sa gitna, Laure. But that was too wide.
Oh, there was a check ball.
But still, check ball dito ang sabi ng ating officials. But let's hear more this time from Janine Sakal.
For a decorated player like Ea Laure, who is well on her way to the pro leagues, it may come as a surprise to some that when she first entered UST, she actually did not know how to play volleyball. When her ate EJ Laure was recruited, she was playing basketball on the sidelines, and Coach Kung Fu, being a coach na magaling talaga mag-develop ng player, saw something in the younger Laure, and the next day, EJ found herself trying out for the volleyball team. Interesting origin story, don't you think, Kayla and Sheila?
Agree, pero Ea also, we all know has a sister, of course, EJ Laure, and of course, a legendary dad, right? A basketball player coming from a family of athletes. Hindi magiging mahirap for Ea to learn the sport.
Of course, and I'm sure they're so competitive in their family, especially if everyone in your family is athletic.
Very supportive din. Ito nga kanilang dad. At as we saw that attack from another lefty, Jonna Perdido, and the spike of the set is brought to you by Potato Corner, world's best flavored fries. Order now. Running attack. Save right there. Adolfo. And that was in. Puntos yan para sa Lady Falcons.
Medyo di nakapwesto si Ea Laure, on that hit. Nakapasok siya medyo sa right.
Good first ball right there. Good attempt this time from Perdido, but that was unsuccessful. Back-to-back points for the Lady Falcons. Game is tied at 7. Cassie to Perdido, bumawi. Nuke, a little bit uncertain already. Pagtalon pa lang niya. And that is going to our first technical timeout. UST still up by 1, 8-7. But this is a better set, I believe, for the Lady Falcons compared to the first set.
Yeah, we can see medyo dikit na yung laban. Start pa lang ng second set. And of course, it's a new lineup in the second set.
That's correct. New energy, fresh legs. Kaya makikita natin, who's going to perform better. But so far, nagpapakita. Ito ang ating dalawang kuponan. Another kaasi on the service line for the Tigresses. Good first ball. May coverage this time for the Lady Falcons. Perdido. Denied at the net. The second time around. Adolfo ending that rally, getting a point. Tying our score at 8. Penetrating to the blocker's hands. Ganda ng timing niya. Kanina pa na nila yung sinusubukan. And yung huling setup na yun, nabigyan siya ng chance to really showcase and hit that with a lot of power. Perdido from the opposite. That was saved. Huegos. And that ball fell in between the libero. That was Lazo.
Smart hit coming from Abueg. Seeing that there was a hole in the defense of Adamson and she did an off-speed attack. It wasn't a hit that was so powerful.
Maganda lang yung naging placing that time. Good back row hit. Overset. At syempre hindi yun napalalampasin ni Huegos. Just tipping that ball over to get that point. Cassie. Ea Laure. Another attempt. Pero napalakas ulit. Puntos yan para sa Lady Falcons.
Good intention though coming from Laure, seeing that zone 1 was wide open.
Hindi pa yata nag-iinit dito si Ea. You know, miscommunication already, you can see right there. Pero that was a good adjustment. On the side of that is the middle attacker, Bacalso, Angeli Bacalso. Good attack, A again this time, but was rejected at the net. Good defense right there. And we have to give credit to Tagsip for being able to read that one together with Huegos.
Naka-establish talaga yung blockings ng Adamson. And of course, you can see their taller blockers.
That's correct. The timing was also there. So bumawi dito ni Abueg asking for a touch. And wala daw yan, sabi ng ating referees. Ball is awarded still to the Lady Falcons. And they are now leading by 2. Coach Hung Fu still complaining, asking for that last call. Yan natin kung paano sila makakabawi. Huegos getting that cross-court attack. Another attempt. Good effort by the Lady Falcons. Bawi agad dito ang UST getting that point.
You can see how much effort these girls really put in to saving these balls. Kahit masaktan pa sila with the signages on the side.
Siyempre, ang goal is hindi makalapag yung bola sa sahig. And good defense right there displayed by UST. Solid block. And that is brought to you by Peri Peri Charcoal Chicken and Sauce Bar. Order now. Good first ball. Slide. Successful that time. Tagsip contributing a point for the Lady Falcons.
We have to credit that great first ball, which is why the setter was able to set up her middle spikers.
That's correct. Lalong isip. This time, Kaasi. Laure again. Pero ito, talagang sinigurado niya na makakapuntos na siya early on. Ea Laure committed 2 attack errors.
You can really see with her approach how much force she generates with her approach. It's like every attempt, she really wants to ensure that it results into a point.
Yeah, that's also how she was known by a lot of volleyball fans. Yung kanyang tibay and lakas ng palo every time. Blockers already at the net dahil kita na nila bitin, dikit. It's another chance for them to get that point. And And that's Ea Laure serving for the Tigresses. Miscommunication that time para sa Lady Falcons.
Nagtinginan lang sila eh.
That's very important this time for the girls of Coach Jerry Yee, to communicate. Diba? Yun talagang one of the very important keys that these girls must do when you're inside the court. Short serve, pero nabasay ng libero. A drop. Ea setting this one to Perdido. Gets a point. Timeout being called here by Adamson Lady Falcons. And we'll be right back. You're still watching the Shakeys Super League live dito sa Rizal Memorial Coliseum, and another familiar face of the day, Joshua Umandal. Our face of the day is brought to you by Shakeys. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojo's now. Maraming nakakilala dyan. Another key player for UST Volleyball Men's.
And of course, in the Philippine team as well.
That's right. Represented the Philippines in the previous SEA Games. And a good attempt for the Tigresses. Pero puntos yan para sa Lady Falcons. No, tagsip one of the tall ladies of Coach Jerry Yee. Kasi inabangan sa ilalim. Good save. Ea Laure from the back. And Nuke again getting that point from a drop.
UST not able to anticipate that soft hit from Adamson. Medyo naka-atras din yung kanilang defense.
That's correct, Nuke.
And they were expecting a harder hit, that's why.
That's correct, Turingi and Romero back on the floor. Sharp serve by Tagsipka. Asi to Perdido. Ball is up. That one, Santiago as well. Kaliwete sa Kaliwete. Let's see. This time, Abueg. Soft spike here. Attempted by Perdido. Yes.
Good intention though. Medyo kinapos lang ng onte.
And that's the third time na papalo siya, aatake siya. And syempre, yung pagod and the timing of the approach. But that time, Kaasi getting a point from a 1-2 play. Good dump by the center of UST. Close match for our second set. 17 serving 16.
As expected though, we knew both squads would put up a great fight today.
Good red right there by Ea Laure. Gusto makabawi ni Perdido, but palakas yung atake na yon. And that actually tied our game again. One of the really great setters we have in the tournament. But Bacalso, again, just getting that point from that attack. Sakto sa posisyon ni Romero kasi kaka-serve lang niya, so hindi siya masyado nakapasok. Coming from that serve.
And like what we said earlier, volleyball's not all about power. It's a variation of all kinds of attacks.
Pero that's a different power that we saw from that play from the Lady Falcons. patong ang nangyari doon. And the school play of the set is brought to you by R&B Milk Tea. Order now. Short serve. Almost an ace. Binalik dito ng UST. Violation.
And in this set, we can see more combination plays coming from Louis Romero. She's able to move her spikers around, and all attacks are coming from different players, not just one person contributing everything.
And Joyce Abueg, very happy from that last play. No, we can see power in that attack. At yun nga yung in-emphasize kanina ni Coach Kung Fu in their huddle. Yun daw ang strength nila. Offense. And we'll see if that is also what Huegos wanted to exhibit. Soft touch, puntos again for the Lady Falcons. Now they are up here by a point. Including one of the senior players of Coach Jerry Yee. Kasi this time in the middle. No, that was not the strongest of attacks. Pero nakuha nilang makapuntos.
Smart plays coming from the UST Golden Tigresses. It's not all about power naman in volleyball, and no matter how hard you hit, it's only 1 point. It's not like basketball where you have 3 points or 2 points.
That's right. We are raised to 5 for this set. And Huegos making that only 4 for the Lady Falcons. Ganda ng pinapakita dito ni Huegos. She has been consistent actually from the opposite. No contributing points. But Laure, just wants to finish that set. But they will need 4 more as Carvalho checks in. Jurado as well, replacing Kaasi and Abueg.
This strategy also of Coach Kung Fu has been working for the Growling Tigresses, with Pepito taking charge, being libero when it comes to defense, and Delerio when it comes to receiving their first ball.
That's correct. Lalong isip. That time getting a point from the open. Again, Adamson up here by a point. 22 serving 21. No, this wasn't a piece of cake this time for the Tigresses. Good save, but successful for UST. Race to 3 for our second set. Let's see Alea Aure on the floor for these girls of Coach Kung Fu. Good first ball. That zip was denied at the net.
Single block pa ni Coronado yun eh.
Ganda ng timing.
Yung spiker.
That's correct. Ganda ng timing. Walang coverage on the floor para dito sa Adamson. And that attack point actually gives UST the lead this time. Soft touch. Nakita ni Carvalho yan. Laure giving this time to Perdido. Miss-hit. But still, Romero Santiago.
Santiago breaking the walls of those blockers. Di rin naka-establish yung block ng UST as what I've mentioned earlier as well.
Lady Falcons have the ring in front together with Romero and Santiago. For the Tigers, they have Perdido as well. Block at the net. Jurado, another lefty.
Great save.
Yes. Able to put that up. Let's see. One more time. Padong. Tagsip saving that one with a drop by Santiago. Perdido. finishing that rally. Good defense being displayed right here by both teams as Gula this time is serving, replacing Coronado at the back. Saisa Gula, UST for a set point. Set point save, and this is an extended set. Romero this time will be serving for the Lady Falcons. Carvalho, one-hand set. And that hit the line according to our line judge. Point given to UST.
Great intention over there, seeing that the back line is empty.
Cassie and Abueg again checks in for UST. UST at set point. Lady Falcons has 3 spikers in front. Let's see how can Romero utilize that, but still going to Huegos. Porsyento dito ang hahanap ni Louie Romero.
Huegos has really been showing that she's doing well since the beginning of the match, actually.
That's a slower set, quicker. Ganda ng pasok ni Huegos. Kaasi, to perdido. Saved by Santiago again, and Huegos getting another point this time from the opposite. Now this girl works from everywhere. Open, opposite, service area. Dapat tawag tuloy ng timeout dito si Coach Kung Fu. Pakinggan natin.
Kailangan natin mag-block. Wala tayong block. Depensa, wala din tayong depensa. Kasi hindi nag-establish yung block natin, kayo ang nauuli. Kung kailan lumaki ang lineup natin sa gitna, wala tayong makuha sa block. Ngayon, anyway, kailangan natin pumasa para makatake tayo, ha? Isang pasa lang ulit. Diskartehan mo na yan. Ikaw nang bahala dumiskarte dyan, ha? Talos fire mo.
Well, defense was the theme of that huddle by Coach Kung Fu.
Medyo nawala ngayong depensa ng UST Golden Tigresses in that last few plays. And coach just advised them to keep moving so that they can also have one good pass in order for their setter to set up a great play for them.
Yes, it all starts with a good pass. Yun nga. At ang ganda ng first ball ni Ea Laura. Tingnan natin. And there's the floor. Not being able to read that one very well.
UST saving another match point.
Tied at 26 for our second set. It's Perdido serving for the Tigresses. Perdeflor getting that one. Good, and that is an excellent setup for Turing in the middle. Yun yung masarap panoorin eh. Yung walang takot, lalo na yung setter mo pag maganda yung reception, di ba?
And it's really the trust they have in Louie Romero, of course. She's able to adjust to all her spikers.
Exactly. Almost communication right there. Laure. Nagawa na niya ng paraan. A good adjustment. Nagkaroon na ng konting uncertainty on the side of the Lady Falcons.
That's just veteran moves from Nea Laure.
Well, I believe they were expecting a harder hit from Laure. Pero that one, that was an off-speed. Now tied at 27 apiece. Perdeflor, Romero giving to Tubo. That was saved. Denied at the net. Buhay ang bola. Good save right there. Again, Tubo this time. Kaasi, Laure. Rejected. No coverage on the side of the Tigers. Lady Falcons getting a point from that rally. And I've said this earlier, everyone's getting a treat for our final match for tonight. Just for a few minutes, Sunday na po, and still our fans enjoying this game. Ea Laure. Not successful, Tubo. And that time, Tubo opting for a soft hit, and she gets that point. Ganda ng kanyang placing in the middle, seeing na maluwag yung depensa that time of the UST Tigresses. So you can see miscommunication on the side of the Lady Tigers, but this time, Lady Falcons able to maximize yung errors dito na nagawa ng UST. 29-27, that is the score for our third set. Third set underway when we come back.
Welcome back to Shaky Super League, and here with me today are our Shaky Super Fan of the Day. So, girls, tell me your name.
My name is Sam.
Sam.
My name is Sophia.
Sam and Sophia, how long have you been fans of the Shaky Super League?
Since I was grade 5.
Five.
Since I was in high school. Yeah.
Really? So it's been that long. So tell me, how does it feel to finally watch the game again, once again after 6 long years?
It feels realistic talaga kasi it's been a season of COVID. And yun. So,
Okay. What about you, Sophia?
It feels surreal to watch again live, especially we support UST. It feels surreal to see them in real life.
Okay, so sino ang sinusuportahan nyo tonight?
si Ate Ea po, go UST!
Ate Aya also, go UST.
Okay, isang ghost naman dyan.
Go, Se! Go, Ste! Go, Ste! Go, 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 go!
Thank you, Shaky Super Fans of the Day. So, pa-Shakies naman kayo dyan. Now, back to you, panel.
Sana nga may pa-Shakeys. Thank you for that. And Janine and the Shaky Super Fan of the Day is brought to you by Shaky Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now. Now you can see gaano katibay itong ating dalawang koponan for the second set. And Nuke, you saw that gesture. Syempre, we don't want to hurt anybody in our match. But this time, both teams fought toe-to-toe for this match. As you can see, our numbers, attacks, it was UST dominating 21-17. Blocks, 2-1 aces, but the opponent's error.
Adamson with 11 opponents' error, which is very crucial for them.
No, but they were able to take on the second set. And even reaching an extended part.
Yes, but I think that's one thing they'll have to improve this coming set if
Yeah.
they want to dominate the next few sets.
That's correct, and that's why this set is brought to you by Shakeys Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now. Nagugutom na ako, kanina pa natin yun na binabanggit. Ako lang pala, kanina ko pa yun binabanggit.
Midnight snack.
You're just right on cue. Midnight na nga para sa atin, pero yung energy na meron tayo lahat ng ating spectators dito sa Rizal, ang taas pa din. Santiago this time serving for the Lady Falcons. Net violation agad ang nangyari dito against UST.
Medyo dikit yun yung set ni Carvalho and di rin naka-adjust yung kanyang spiker.
Abeliana, misreception. Free ball ang ibibigay sa Lady Falcons. Romero, Tubu in the middle. She scores. Tubu very effective actually. Sa gitna, sa likod, quick set, back quick. Lahat na.
And that's because she's also a high leaper. She can see everything that's happening in UST side.
High leaper ka na, ang taas pa nung siko niya, diba? And that is an advantage for her kasi medyo maliliit, mas maliit yung blockers dito ng UST. Almonte this time. Good read right there. And that time, ball's out. And that is in favor of Adamson, already up by 3. And our score is 3-0 for our third set. Short serve, Abu was able to get that. Abeliana penetrating to the blocker's hands.
Powerful spike by Abeliana, being able to break down the walls of her two blockers.
Ito medyo malayo medyo malayo si Cruz at saka si Tubo from the net, kaya naman pumapasok itong atake ni Abeliana. Romero to Almonte, rejected. Santiago from the back, again denied at the net. Good angle by Almonte, pero buhay pa din ang bola. Violation called against UST.
Tough angle for Almonte there, targeting that hit to zone 4. That's actually one of the toughest angles to target as a spiker.
That's correct. You know, that time, it was a smart hit by Almonte kasi previously he's
Medyo
beating,
off-timing
yes,
na
she's hitting it hard. Delerio, first ball was good. Jurado not able to get the point. Almonte again. Let's see, that's close to the net. Challenge for Abeliana to make an adjustment dun sa last set na yun. Good start right here for the Lady Falcons as they are up by 4. Sharp serve, Delerio able to get the first ball. Good, set that one up. One man block. That's Sept. Oh, Turing. That's Turing.
Medyo na late din yung coverage ni Delerio there, coming from that receive.
And good morning, everyone, to all you fans out there watching us live here from Rizal Memorial Coliseum. If you are tuned in, you know, you must not miss this. But let's listen in to the huddle.
Laruin nyo lang. Naku, hindi na kayo naglalaro kasi huwag niyong bitbitin yung problema nung kabila natin. Tapos na yun eh. Play at the present lang tayo, naiintindihan. Malayo pa yan ha.
Good points right there by Coach Kung Fu. Kalimutan na natin yung errors ng previous set natin.
Yeah.
Diba?
Coach just reminded the girls to enjoy and of course to move on from that last set. I mean, it's a brand new set and of course, both teams are tied at 1 set apiece.
That's correct. But that good timeout called as the Lady Falcons committed an error. That's a giveaway point to UST. Good lefty right there. Pepito, one more time, that was read by Bear the Floor. Another lefty from the back, Santiago able to get the point. Floor more defense right here for the Tigresses. Medyo nawawala. Strubo serves the ball for the Falcons. Verdeflor saving that one. Almonte cross-court hit.
Good target on Lucille Almonte's end. Seeing that, medyo nakapasok din si Bernadette Papito sa right side of the court.
Adamson now having the upper lead as we go on to our first technical timeout, 8-2.
Team Captain Louie Romero is living proof that passion will take you to places. Hindi naging marangya ang kanyang pagkabata, and she clearly remembers all the times she had to clean her slippers because it was always covered by charcoal that her mom sells. What got her through those tough times was her love for volleyball. Sabi nga niya, when she's on the court, everything else disappears. That profound love for volleyball and her incredible self-discipline has brought her here to big leagues, and of course, she is making the most out of it. Now back to you, Sheila and Kayla.
Thank you, Janine. That was a very interesting story you've got right there. Ilang season ko na nga ito nakikita sa Tubo, and this time, she is a bright spot for Coach Jerry Yee.
And I think what really sets her apart from other spikers is really what I've been saying kanina pa, yung kanyang high leaping abilities. Because when you're able to do that, you're able to see everything happening on the other court, which helps you decide on what decisions to make, whether you drop it.
That's correct. I was just about to say this is the highest lead by the Lady Falcons, but that service error committed by Tubo, giving that point to a UST 3 serving 10. Not a good time for a service error.
A bit too low for Abu.
Almonte, 11 serving 3. Pepito able to get that one. Perdido off the block. Romero in the middle, defended at the net. Coach Kumpo says there was no touch. Game is still on. And Gula ending that rally, giving justice to the complaint earlier. Good dive right there by Pepito. And this spike of the set is brought to you by Potato Corner, world's best flavored fries. You have to order now. Solo block right there. Almonte from the back. Gula again denied at the net. Oh, Pepito hitting that one. Santiago, cross-court attack.
Smart move by Santiago, seeing that the sharp cross-court was really open. Wala din nakabantay. That's why that point was really efficient for their team.
Pinakamalaking kalamangan ngayon ng Lady Falcons, 12 serving 4. We are already in our third set. Gula with a drop. Romero. Great take right there by Pepito.
Nice save.
Chance ball. Gula. Plaza with a drop. Nandun si Tubo. Left hand right there by Cruz. At yun pa, yun ang kuha ng puntos for the Falcons. Kadalasan yung mga ganyang palo, nalulunod yung attacker, pero that was a good adjustment on the side of Cruz. And this cool play of the set is brought to you by R&B Milk Tea. Order now. Sharp serve. Checked. Santiago down the line attack. This time, variations, consistency ang nakikita natin dito sa Adamson. Tatawag ng timeout si Coach Kung Fu. Pakinggan natin.
Experience. Kailangan marunong kayong mag-control ng emotions nyo dyan. Kailangan marunong kayong magbasa. So, paalala ulit, itong liga na to para sa inyo. Okay? Ano pa mas malalakas na mga kalaban dyan? So, kailangan naiintindihan mo kung ano nangyayari sa kanila. Walang pasa automatic, nasa labas ng atake, nasa outside. Lalo-lalo na kung tayo dalawang Spaniel. Naiintindihan, kasi wala nang pasa eh. Iiwala yung yan, ibabakro yung attack. Huwag niyong alisin ang mata niyo sa bola. Yan. Tingnan niyo yung tiger niyo, tingnan niyo yung bola papaluin nila. Ha? Tingin sa bola, mablakin. Ha? No.
Okay! UST! Kaya pa yan! Kaya pa yan!
So suddenly, UST just stop. Diba? Already, 10-point lead by the Falcons. Medyo bumagal sila dito sa third set.
Yeah, Adamson really dominating this set. They also started very strong, which is why look at their score, 14-4.
So kailangan nilang anong dapat nilang gawin para makahabol for this part of the set.
Of course, well, UST's been really having really great offense. What they have to improve on is maybe a bit of their blockings and their floor defense, as well as better coverage para the confidence of the spikers are still there kahit na ma-block sila ng Adamson.
I love the optimism of Coach Kung Fu during that timeout. Sabi niya, malayo pa yan, which is real. Totoo naman, malayo pa to. And, they can still make an adjustment. And even, baka makahabol pa ito. Diba? It's not over till it's over for the Tigresses. Pero, hindi makakatulong yon if they commit another mistake. Gustong-gustong makabawi dito ng Tigresses. But the defense of Adamson, it's just solid. Good pancake by Pepito Abeliana off the block. Santiago and Pepito was there. Asking for a double contact. No call from our referees. Rally is on. Tubu with a drop. And she gets another point. Everyone was saying there was a violation. Yes. Ang taas talaga ng reach dito ni Tubo and already an advantage this time. Coach Kung Fu kept on complaining. Pepito, the team captain, approaches our first referee. We'll see what's the explanation with that as we head on to our first technical timeout, 16-5. Alright, Coach Kung Fu not happy with that last call kanina. Yung ingay lang ng drums ang naririnig natin. Pero ngayon, ingay na din ng audience ng Tigresses also complaining from that last call. But still,
the game goes on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tubu denied at the net. Actually, that's a violation. Double contact. Bacalso serving for the Tigresses, 6 serving 16. Romero in the middle, block at the net. Chance ball. Abu getting that ball out. Ganda ng basa ni Romero doon. She was just at the right place at the right time. Pinabayaan lang yung bola. And that time, Abu redeeming herself, getting a point from that last play.
And that's a good thing with USC setters as well. When they know their spikers have an error, they still trust their spikers to redeem themselves and of course to help build their confidence.
Well, yun talaga ang isa sa mga role na ginagawa dito ng ating setter kapag hindi makabawi yung teammate mo, di ba? If at first you don't succeed, you have to try again. At yun ang nakita natin from that last play by Almonte cross-court attack. Huge lead right here by the Lady Falcons. 18 serving 7. And that is a great setup by the Tigresses, as you can see right here. Too strong for Romero. And the spike of the set is brought to you by Potato Corner, world's best flavored fries. Order now.
Grabe talaga tumalan yung mga UST spikers. Baon na baon talaga, all their spikes.
Ang ganda pa kasi nung naging timing niya. Walang blockers dito sa Adamson. Pero yon, solo block by Turing. Tubo was dug. Block at the net. Good defense by Adamson. And bantay na bantay yun ni Tubo. Just letting that ball fall on the floor. And tama nga siya. That was out.
And of course, we see last-minute substitutions, bringing in Wegos to hopefully finish this set.
No, kailangan na lang i-serve their energy as, you know, they still need actually set or two to end this match. But that one, bumawi agad. Itong si Perdido. No, that's Jurado. Quick set. Still a 10-point lead for the Lady Falcons. 9 serving 19. Napalakas ang floater serve dito. At syempre, puntos ulit ang ibibigay para sa Lady Falcons. Good first ball by Pepito. Great timing at the net. That is Turing securing that part on the side of Adamson.
Turing really proving to be an efficient blocker for Adamson. Kahit mag-isa lang siya, her timing is really great.
You know, as one of the tallest girls of Coach Jerry, that syempre, kailangan mapanindigan niya. You know, yung posisyon na ibinigay sa kanya. But that off-the-block attack is a point given to UST. Substitutions, Kaasi comes in. Perdido also comes in. And that block of the set is brought to you by Peri Peri Charcoal Chicken and Sauce Bar. You have to order now. Meron pa ba sa labas niyan? Tingnan natin, bukas meron na yan. Sigurado ako, we will still have 4 matches on the Sunday, kahit Sunday na ngayon. Violation dito ng Adamson. Puntos ang ibibigay sa Lady Tigresses. Sampu ang hinahabol dito ng UST. Wegos off the block. Pepito, Gula, down the line hit.
And she's been targeting that down the line ever since the start of this match. You can see Gula on her screens.
Yun ang advantage when you are small, pero ganun kabilis yung approach mo. Ang bilis din nung kamay niya.
And she's also high leaping.
Yes, hindi pa nakakapwesto doon si Almonte. One hand set. Nagawa ng paraan ni Perdido. And again, a drop. Chance for Adamson. Good effort right there. Being displayed by UST. Napagod na yung monitor natin dito. And still working for us. 22 serving 12. Good first ball right there. Patong! And that worked well for the UST. Getting a point. Malinaw po naming nakikita itong game between Adamson and UST. Almonte just hitting the third ball. Cross-court attack that time for Perdido.
This set's not yet over, Sheila. We can see the UST girls still fighting.
Hindi pa nakakapwesto that time yung Adamson, kaya naman na Perdido took advantage of that, hitting that cross-court. Gula again, napalakas ang serve. Coach Jerry, talagang kahit ganito kalaki yung lamang nila, still, implementing yung substitution. Romero is the first setter. You have Tubu, in front.
Of course, yeah, you can't be complacent, especially with this aggressive UST team.
Well, speaking of aggressiveness, strong attack right there, pero that was denied. This time, it worked from the open. That is Abala Meliana working her wonders. Bacalso on the floor, serving this time for USC. Verde Flor getting that first ball. Good! Naiangat nga yun that time. Ika-Asi. Pero that was a ball wasted, a point wasted from an error of UST. Set point for Adamson Lady Falcons. Sharp serve. Miscommunication, violation committed that time. That's between Libero Pepito and Kaasi, and that ends our third set. This time it's Adamson again being able to get this one 25-15. As you can see, the aggressiveness lumalabas na dito, and they are more consistent as they take on this part of the match. 25-15. Fourth set underway when we come back. by the Lady Falcons on that third set.
Adamson really dominating from start to finish. Naglabas na rin sila ng mga kanilang combination plays and all spikers were contributing. They also had better blockings and better floor defense as well.
No, that's correct. And malaking porsyento ng puntos na yon actually galing to from almost all players of Coach Jenny. You have Tubo, of course. Who else? You have Santiago, the lefty, Turing, right? Almonte, service, spike, and that just work well. Nakita mo yung fluidity and what else? Consistency pagdating sa depensa at opensa ang Lady Falcons. For UST, they just actually, just stop moving. And this set, of course, fourth set is brought to you by Shakey's Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now. And everyone still here at Rizal Memorial Stadium. It's a Sunday. And of course, we will still have 4 matches. Mamaya yan, starts at 12. Kaya naman we invite everyone to come here and watch our games live. And you can also watch it. And please like the social media pages of Shakeys Super League, of course, and YouTube. They also have TikTok. Ano pa ba? And Plus Network social media pages, Facebook at Plus Network, and of course in YouTube at Plus Network 2020. Mas sobrang dami ways for you guys to catch our games live. And kung gusto niyo makita yung 5-setter sa first game, kanina, umaga, and you just go to those social media pages.
We can see adjustment coming from Tubu, especially with her blockings. Mas nababayungan na niya yung mga spikers ng UST.
Good timing as well. And this block of the set is brought to you by Peri Peri Charcoal Chicken and Sauce Bar. Order now. Good first ball by Gula. Abeliana hitting that hard, getting another point para dito. Getting their first point for UST for the first set. Let's just listen in this time to our courtside reporter, Janine Sakal.
One of the San Marcelino girls, Karen Verdaflor, actually celebrated her 20th birthday yesterday, which is just around 25 minutes ago. And she shared that her one wish is to get that win. This rookie also shared that with the advantage of familiarity, kayang-kaya nila harapin kahit ano and kahit sino. Now back to you, Kayla and Sheila.
Thank you, Janine. And I think after this game, maraming tao ang babate dito sa ating celebrant. And yes, well, it's a good game if they will win their first match for this tournament. Pero syempre, hindi papatalo ang UST in this game.
And Turing continuing to be efficient. Kahit set 4 na, she's still one of Adamson's go-to players.
You add that Tubo. From that is Almonte bantay sa net. And that just makes it a 4-point lead for the Lady Falcons. You can see how Almonte just drops that ball on the court of UST. And the school play of the set is brought to you by R&B Milk Tea. Order now. Saisagula off the block. Santiago from the back. And that's out.
Parang na-miss contact niya rin yung bola dun eh. Hindi niya nahawakan.
Sharp serve right here. Service is.
That service looked like it was not going over, but sailing right above the tape of the net.
That is Coronado getting that point for UST. Now you can see after that point, hindi ganun sila nag-celebrate, diba? But, hindi naman ganun kalaki pa ang alamang dito ng Adamson. And they have to be able to bring that energy up again. Carvalho to Perdido, off-speed attack. Worked. Oh, that's Jurado rather for UST. For serving 6. Saved by the net. That last play.
Lucky break for UST on that play.
That's correct. Her service is for Jurado. Ang hirap habulin nung ganong bola. Talagang sumakto lang pagtama sa net. Bumagsak sa harap ni Turing.
And of course, that doesn't usually happen all the time. So you expect to receive a farther ball.
Sayang yung last point na yon. Pepito and Saisa Gula. Nagkahiyaan to get that second ball. They're already there. Hesitated to save the ball, and that's a point for the Lady Falcons. Turing with a sharp serve. That's an attack from the back, and it hit the line. Puntos yan for UST. Only down by 1, 6 serving 7. Verde Flor getting the first ball. Dikit Santiago able to make an adjustment. Carvalho to Perdido. Too strong for Tubu to contain.
Powerful pipe attack by Jurado. These spikers are efficient. Whether they're at the front line or at the back line as well, they're still able to generate points for their squads.
That's right. Service is by Saisa Gula. And that will lead us to our first technical timeout as UST on top 8-7. Better performance for UST for this part of the match. No, unlike third set, talaga ang bilis nakalayo ng Lady Falcons, but this time no, they are able to take control at some point, and they are now up by 1. Santiago. Check ball. But it says that was out. Yun ang tawag ng ating officials. Score is granted to UST. Almonte getting that first ball. Santiago recovering from that last attack error.
Nakabawi din si Kate Santiago on that play.
Ganda ng setup, ganda ng first ball. Of course, the result will be also good as Tubu giving this one to Santiago. Pero chance ball ang ibibigay sa UST. Almonte, nabasa yung atake na yon. Santiago again. Off speed. Chance for Adamson. From the back, Almonte was dug right there by Gula. Carvalho.
Smart play coming from Carvalho, seeing that there was no one on this side for Adamson.
No, bihira yung ganong atake at nakita ni Carvalho no, how wide that part of the court for Adamson was.
And that was just an easy, effortless over from her.
Masabi nila ang tawag doon gulang. Makita mo yung open area on the part of the court, pero Cruz instantly made a point from that last play. Santiago serving for Lady Falcons. Carvalho again. Verde Flor was just right there digging up. Almonte being able to penetrate the blockers in that last hit.
You can see her last two final approach steps really generating her all that power to tear down those walls built by UST.
Ganda rin ang basa ng depensa doon ni Verde Flor, pero that time hindi nakita ni Santiago that hit coming from UST. This is Carvalho serving for UST. But that was in. Service ace. UST taking the lead this time as Lalong Isip comes in for Almonte. Lalong Isip now gagamitin
As a receiver.
yes, for defense. And that worked. Delerio able to put that up.
Nice adjust coming from UST Spiker.
Oh, that is
Abellana.
Abellana, yes.
Medyo alanganin na rin yung set pero nagawa pa niya rin ang paraan.
Our score is 13, serving 10. UST up by 3 this time. Regalo. Pero napalakas and that went out.
Good intention though coming from Coronado, seeing that there was no one in the back line of Adamson.
Adamson only down by 2. Good serve. Gula getting the first ball. Perdido with a drop. Lalong Isip this time. Getting a point from that attack. Di lang pang depensa, pang opensa din.
And of course, Coach subbed her in because she also is a great receiver. Lalong Isip is really an all-around player when it comes to receiving, defense, and of course her offense as well.
Coach Jerry actually has a lot of options, no? Kung sino man ang ipasok niya at alam makakontribute. Good dig right there by Romero, but that was just too strong. Masyadong malayo for her teammates to save.
Good attempt actually, wala lang follow-up.
UST up by 2. Romero to Tubo. Tubo just putting that in.
Props to Tubu for being able to adjust to that tough set. And of course, converting that to a point.
No, I like how Tubo has that. Alam mo yung makikita mo sa mukha niya na makakapunto siya every time. Pero that one, hindi natin nakita as that serve was too strong. Easy point right there for UST. Alcantara checks in for Tubu. Huegos papalitan this time si Louis Romero. Coronado.
Wala pang pito. Excited.
Yan. No, I think everybody also is excited. You know, and wanting to know who is going to win this game. We are also setting another history right here. We started this event on a Saturday, ending it on a Sunday.
I think that's the first time for that to ever happen.
Yes. I think so too. And magpapahinga lang tayo ng ilang oras. And we will be back for Sunday's 4 matches. Jurado, block at the net. Gula this time. Lalong isip able to put that up. Santiago with a drop. Did not work. Denied at the net. Gula, not enough time to approach that setup. Gigel, may kasamang Gigel yung palo doon ni Huegos. Off timing, committing an error, hitting that through the net. At pupunta tayo sa second technical timeout. UST, lamang pa din dito, 16-14. At narinig muli natin ang ingay na dala dito ng UST as their supporters, banging their drums, making a noise. Cassie comes in and Laure also. And these two teams opting to get their first win for our tournament. Again, this is the Shakeys Super League 2022 Collegiate Preseason Tournament. 18 teams ang meron tayo dito aiming to get the title. Santiago was successful in aiming to get that point for her squad.
Santiago continuing to show how efficient she is even if it's in the 4th set already. And medyo nakapasok din or nauna yung defense ng UST in that play.
During taking her time at the service area. Delerio to Kaasi. Good read right there. Huegos just putting that ball over. Lalong isip, able to read that attack. Still, the ball is not up. Good effort right there for USD. Point for Adamson University. Still tied at 16 for this part of the match. And everyone in this Coliseum is still up and about. Very eager to know who is going to take the first win for this league as Aya Laure contributing a point from the open.
I think Coach Kung Fu is also giving his other girls a chance to play. As we saw in the last set, Aya did not play that set at all.
Well, that's correct. Well, the goal of Coach Kung Fu actually is to give more playing time and exposure dun sa mas batang teammates nila. And syempre, in preparation nga for their upcoming UAAP. Kaya naman as much as possible, yung time na gusto niyang ibigay mostly is to his younger players. For Coach Kung Fu, only Aya Laure and Dalibero Delerio are the seniors. And actually, they're making really contributions. Aya sa opensa, Delerio sa depensa.
And of course, Delerio's receive has always been steady all throughout the UAAP season and in this match as well today.
With the help of Pipito as well for the second libero. That time, nahuli ang blockers ng UST and that gave Santiago opportunity to maximize and gain a point. Tied at 18. from the back. Laure, down the line attack. Worked. Carvalho again is in. Jurado in the front. Another lefty for Coach Kung Fu. Coach Kung Fu Reyes is also a lefty when he was actually a powerful attacker for the UST men's volleyball team. Pero Tubo, much powerful attack that time.
And we've been seeing that all throughout the game. Hindi siya napapagod. See her elevation and of course, her form. Just spectacular form.
Yeah, ang taas lang talaga ng sigo niya, and that actually is the advantage that she has. Hindi siya maabot ng blockers ng UST. Lalo na pagdating sa depensa, nakita mo she was able to check that ball. Lalong isip. Denied at the net. Ang dami. Nakaabang on the floor for coverage for Adamson pero walang nakakuha. Serving 19 for UST. Verde Flor able to see that, and Tubo was dunked.
Net violation for UST.
Ang ganda ng depensa doon. Dito sa atake ni Tubo, pero violation man, sayang yung effort. But still, we're tied at 20. Good run right there by Carvalho. Free ball para sa Lady Falcons. Lalong isip again. Denied at the net the second time around for this girls in white. Nakaabang sila, but there was no attempt to cover the ball.
Well, the blockings of the USC just working for them right now. Their blockings just fall to the right place at the right time. I mean, Adamson has coverage. They're all right there. It's just USC's blocking really being efficient right now.
This is Abweg serving for UST, but that was an error.
That's a crucial service error. We are now tied at 21s apiece.
Masyadong napatagal ata yung substitution na yun. Wala. Nanlamig at the service area si Abweg. But this time we'll see Almonte if she can convert. And yes, she did. Good push from Jurado. Turing in the middle. You know, it's not actually about hitting it hard. Turing able to find that open area on the floor for UST Tigers. And another timeout was called right here. We are back right here. Adamson is up by a point. 22 serving 21. Almonte on deck to serve. Carvalho giving that one in the middle, but a violation was committed. And this girl's coach Jenny here, just surprised from that last call. Hindi nila alam kung sino sa kanila yung nakahawak sa net. But still tied at 22 for this one. Romero giving to Santiago. Perdido, and that she was dug by Tubu. Adjustment this time. Romero able to see that to bear the floor.
Miscommunication on Adamson's part.
Verde Flor able to put that up. Chance ball ulit para sa Tigers. Great save right there by Tubu. Carvalho this time again to Gula. One hand save by Tubu second time around. Pero sa pangatlong beses, hindi na niya nakuha that time. She can read the attacks, lalo na naging nasa gitna. Pero that actually will not work every time. Parating isang kamay lang. And I remember my coach telling me when I was a libero, kahit nababasa mo yung kung saan pupunta yung bola, alam mo na, pero you should always receive it with both hands.
Yes, the one hand should always be the last option kapag di mo na rin kayang abutin.
Yeah, Tubu was lagging a step right there. This time, Santiago again giving a free ball. Gula! Triple block but was saved.
Ball still alive.
And again, good defense at the net. Santiago penetrating to the blockers. And that ties our game to 23 apiece.
Medyo malayo din yung mga blockers ng UST towards the net. Kaya pasok na pasok yung spike coming from Kate Santiago.
Actually, that is their strength, diba, sa bilis nila mag-approach. Si Santiago nagagawa na yun from Adamson. Si Gulag ganun din yung ginagawa. Mabilis yung approach kaya nangyayari. Nauunahan niya yung blockers. A tip from Gula this time. Santiago. Nandun na siya eh. Nandun na siya.
Kulang lang
Yes.
isang hakbang. Medyo nakapako yung paa niya.
This is a set point for the Lady Tigresses. Santiago Romero. Santiago not giving up. Gula was surprised na bakit kinuha pa na yun. Alam naman niyang out.
Nice bawi coming from Kate Santiago and of course saving her team from a match point.
Ganda ng adjustment that time. Delerio.
It was a
And
loose ball. That's actually so dangerous.
Yes, dead ball dito. Na we have to be very careful. Momentum breaker yun. Ang ganda na nangyayari sa game natin.
Lucky break for both teams.
That's a few seconds of them being able to rest. Carvalho, this time, ibibigay that time to Abeliana. And Abeliana just, giving up a power tip. Hinabit lang talaga yung kamay ni Tubu.
Di rin naka-establish na maayos yung kamay ni Tubu.
That's correct. Set point for UST.
Wala pang pito.
Lahat tayo gusto na nating makauwi. But of course, we have to determine who is the winner for this match. Cabalso serving for the Golden Tigresses. Good read by Verde Flor.
Crucial service error coming from USD. Not a good time to be giving away 3 points out of a service error.
This is a race to 2 for our first set. Carvalho to Gula. Oh, that is Abeliana. Taas ng talon, ang taas ng reach. And Verde Flor not being able to cover her part of the court. That is her area of responsibility. Pero nabawi yon with a service error.
Really lucky breaks for Adamson here. Saving themselves from the set because coming off from service errors of UST.
Again, race to 2 this time for our two teams. Lahat dito napapatayo na din. Hindi natin alam kung na-excite pa sila o gusto na nilang umuwi as again, Perdido ending that rally. You can see yung strength dito. Again, ang Golden Tigresses, they have, strong attackers, high leaper pa, and of course, very powerful hits.
And
Back-to-back errors. That's actually, ang daming chances ang binibigay dito sa Adamson with that service errors. At syempre, hindi mo gugustuhin yun na mangyari at this part of the match. That was
an exchange
responded,
of errors.
yes, responded right away. Pero kita mo pa lang sa hagis niya eh. Di ba sa hagis and sa approach.
What I was saying earlier, when you execute that kind of service, sa tapon pa lang, you already know if you're gonna miss-hit that serve.
At saka isang, malalim. Inhale, exhale before you can, able to throw that ball up. Good coverage by Almonte. Palo niya, coverage na. Jurado with a check. And folks, we are going to our 5th set. Everyone is rejoicing and dancing as you can see that this last attack that was checked by Santiago at the end, and that paved the way for the UST Golden Tigresses to grab this 4th set, 29-27. Ako, umaga na nga po at magkakaroon po tayo ng 5th set sa aming pagbabalik. We promised you great games, and that you will get. As you can see, Adamson and UST battling it out eye to eye, extending this one to a final set. The highlights of the previous, nakita mo Abellana, of course. Everyone doing a great job on offense, and syempre paano ba sila magkakaroon ng magandang opensa kundi din sa magandang depensa. We have very efficient liberos. Verde Flor on the side of the Lady Falcons, Pepito and Dilerio para naman sa Golden Tigresses. And sino pa ba ang nag-contribute dito para sa ating mga koponan?
In my opinion, both setters of both squads are doing really great. Carvalho on USC side and of course Luis Romero on Adamson side. Napapagalaw nila yung kanilang mga spikers, which is why they're able to make their spikers look really good. And props to those two setters who deserve the exact same amount of credit as their spikers are getting.
Sigurado ako mapapatayo ulit itong ating mga fans in the venue as this last set is only up to 15. But let's take a look at the stats right here. Attacks hindi sila nagkakalayo, 18-17. Blocks, 3-1 UST taking the upper hand. And when it comes to the opponent's error still, it's Adamson committing 9 out of 4 only.
Like what I mentioned earlier, Adamson's really having these crucial errors at the wrong time, and I think this is what's killing them.
And clearly, malaki talaga ang naging epekto. As you can see, the supporters, cheerleaders ba yan ng UST? Nag-iingay na nga sila. And they are right. Everybody wishes to go home right after this exciting match that we are having right now. You are watching the Shakeys Super League on our first day. Well, technically 1.5 day dahil Sunday na nga po. But then after this match, we will have again 4 games on a Sunday. Abangan nyo po yan. And that schedule you will find in our social media pages. Kaya i-like nyo na para na ma-notify kayong lahat. We are also available. And please like our YouTube pages. Also in TikTok to see updates. And of course, mapanood nyo yung mga TikTok ng ating mga players from this different teams as our 5th set is underway. Verde Flor tumatakbo. Almonte, free ball ang ibibigay sa Tigresses. Santiago with a good dig. Almonte, good coverage by Verde Flor. Jurado denied at the net. Drop yan pero bantay pa din ng blockers ng Adamson. And that actually gave them their first point for this last set.
Credit to Wegos and Cruz for really guarding that side of the net.
Cruz serving this time for the Lady Falcons. Carvalho. Romero with quick set to Turing, and that worked. Adamson up by 2 right here. Nahuli ang blockers that time for
the ng blockers for
yes.
UST.
Tall front liner for Adamson. We have Almonte, Turing that time, and Wegos. Santiago nabasa ang down the line hit. Almonte, violation yan. Clearly ang tawag na ating officials. Abeliana serving for UST. But let's take this time to listen to our courtside reporter. Yes, Janine?
I asked these teams who among their rookies we should look out for, and it seems both UST and Adamson have lethal rookies. For the Golden Tigresses, it's Regina Jurado, who they say promises a lot of potential and can even bring them to the finals. On the Lady Falcon side, it's silent killer Trisha Tubo. Team Captain Romero told me that Trisha can be very shy at times, which Trisha herself admits, but when she's on the court, she can be very aggressive and persistent. Sabi nga niya, pag pumasok na sa isip niya, hindi na niya titigilan. Now, back to the panel.
Well, that's the kind of attitude we like as a player. Diba, pagtungtong agad ng floor. You know, as their name says, diba, Tigers. Diba, you're going to roar.
And of course, palaban talaga sila. It's already the 5th set. It's already 1 a.m. But they're still here fighting.
Ganda nga basa doon that time. But that attack was not read well by Verde Flor. Point in favor of UST. Mas naging energetic itong supporters at cheerers ng Golden Tigresses. Almonte just hitting that cross court. Jurado with too much power. Last set is raised to 15. Coach Jerry wants more defense on the floor for Adamson. Sharp serve with the first one. Lalong isip. Denied at the net. Romero giving that one to Santiago still. Gula, soft touch to Ring, and power tip work for Adamson. Bedeflor was replaced by the other libero. Lalong isip, this time, tabla po tayo sa 4 on the 5th set. Good save right there for Adamson. Gula again this time, but was red. And again,
ang liksi talaga ni Gula. You can see that after that spike she made, it was an over dig and she was able to put that away right away. And yung timing niya, very efficient for UST all throughout this match.
and of course yung presence of mind. Una, cross-court attack. Na-receive pangalawa, drinop niya. Pero sa kabilang side, and you can see, she was able to see that open, just like Toring, seeing that wide open part of the court on the side of the Golden Tigresses. Now, dikdika na magiging labanan dito ng Lady Falcons and Golden Tigresses as we are tied at 5. Again, this is the 5th set. Our last game for Saturday match. And still Jurado doesn't want to give up. Santiago off speed. Off the block. This time, read well by Delerio. Jurado off speed again. Romero was there. Block at the net. Again, good defense by Adamson. Off the block this time. Delerio able to put that up. Longest rally we've had. Parang effortless yung huling block doon ni Risa Cruz.
And you can see that all of Adamson's athletes are really moving. All spikers are being utilized properly.
That's correct. And this block of the set is brought to you by Peri Peri Turtle Chicken and Sauce Bar. Order now. Mapapa-order talaga kayo kung ganito ka ganda ang mga laro makikita nyo. Abeliana with a push. Bedeflor, Santiago. Good attempt on the side of Adamson. Miscommunication. Kung nakikita mo na yung pagod dito from our players, not only on the side of Adamson but also for UST.
Of course, fatigue plays a huge role in any player's performance. We're already at our 5th set, so that's expected.
Extended pa yung ating mga naging set previously. Second as well. Just at the net, violation committed. Puntos para sa Lady Falcons. We are tied here at 7. Santiago at the service area. Gula with the first ball. And that time, hindi na pinahirapan ni Carvalho yung mga attackers niya. Dropping that ball from a 1-2 play. UST on their 8th point, and that is a sign that we have to change court. Again, this is our last set, race to 15. two teams put out a good fight. Actually, lahat ng mga naging games on our first day. So alam nyo na, yung mga susunod na laro natin, definitely thrilling, close matches. Huegos this time, well, she was a bit silent earlier. Pero nag-ingay na muli etong si Huegos.
A bit of miscommunication on UST's end as our setter got the first ball.
First ball this time, Jurado off speed. That was blocked at the net. Everyone was just very eager to get to the ball. Jurado with the tip, pero
Santiago
nabasa
was
yun.
there.
Yes. Of timing that last attack. Block at the net, but according to our line judge, that's in. Coach Kung Fu again. Disappointed. That is a point granted that time to Adamson.
It's also tough for the line judges to call depending on how you see it and where you are at the side of the court.
Yes,
And the angles are tough.
Correct. And lapit kasi sa linya. Tingnan natin how Jurado recovers from that last sequence, and she succeeded to get a point. Laure papasok dito for Gula. Coach Kung Fu opted for a taller front liner. Siyempre, very important yan for defense. Service ace for UST. That's Abeliana. That's too high for Verde Flor. 1 point lead by the Golden Tigresses. One more time. She was dug. Huegos cross court. Point for the Lady Falcons.
Props to Huegos for being able to adjust to that underhand set. And of course, targeting her cross court.
Huegos this time serving for Adamson. Race to 5. Everyone, so brace yourselves. Kapit lang as Ea Laure was rejected at the net. Dito naman sa kabila. Not too strong attack, but smart hit coming from Perdido. Final reminders from Coach Kung Fu Reyes. UST is leading here, 11 serving 10. Romero to lalong isip. Abeliano was there. Ea, dug by Santiago. Saved by UST. And again, Verde Flor was there. May natitira pang lakas. Etong si Ea Laure, well, she was, on the bench for quite a while.
Of course, and if you need that point, who else do you go to?
The senior player for Coach Kung Fu Reyes. Pero nagpatawag na timeout dito sa Coach Jerry Yee. Final reminders for these two teams. Pakinggan natin.
Gamitin mo yung reset. Single block lang na yun, sir. Gamitin mo lang bracket ko.
Reset. Reset lang.
Tuwad tayo, tuwad! Tuwad lang tayo. Tsaga lang.
Isang pasa muna.
Might be the last time out that these two teams will have. And we can see fans of UST cheering for them. They are up here by 2. 12 serving 10. Services!
Miscalculated there by Verde Flor. Lucky break for Coronado. That serve looked like it was going out again, but dropping right on that line.
That's correct. Leading by 3 ang UST dito, Romero. That was a tough set for lalong isip. Carvalho to Laure. Check ball. UST now on match point.
You know what's so crazy, Sheila, is that Aya Laure hasn't been playing the whole sets, the past few sets, but she's still able to deliver for her squad at the crucial times.
Correct, kung porsyento at energy lang naman ang kailangan mo. You go to Aya Laure, she has been actually may na-reserve pang lakas para sa kanya, but still, we'll see how Lady Falcons able to recover from that. Aya Laure again hitting that one, pero hindi na nahabol ni Louie Romero. And this game was in favor of the USC Golden Tigresses, taking their first win for this tournament on our first day. That was a remarkable performance from our two teams. We have to give credit to everyone on the floor from the Adamson Lady Falcons, from the libero to the center down to the attackers, and just as well dito sa USC Golden Tigresses, ang ganda ng laban na pinakita nila.
Great game we saw here. We saw both squads, of course, neck and neck. It was expected naman to have a 5-setter thrilling match, and this is what we got. We saw great defense on both the floor and on the net as well. And of course, great attacks from both squads.
That's correct. This was actually the second time USC defeated Adamson in a 5-setter. We will go on a break, and when we come back, the final touches for this match. And you can see a lot, almost everyone in the team contributed. But syempre, nahirapan na naman tayong pumili ng ating MVP of the match. And now, she is with our courtside reporter, Janine Sakal. Janine?
Hello and good morning to everyone still watching at this hour. Here with me is our Shakeys MVP of the game, Faiza Gula. So Faiza, can you tell us what does that win against the Adamson Lady Falcons mean for you and the team?
Syempre, importante po kasi first of all, rookies po kaming lahat and first time po. And si Ate Eya lang at saka mga libero lang yung mga UAAP players po.
Okay, there you have it. A rookie-laden team won against the Adamson Lady Falcons. Now, Faiza, can you share a message to all your fans who are watching kahit ganitong oras na?
Hello po sa mga family ko sa Tacloban po and friends and coaches po and sa teammate ko po and sa supporters ng UST po. Thank you po.
Oo naman, may pa-shakeys ka ata dyan. So, Thank you and congratulations again, Faiza Gula, and to the UST Golden Tigresses. Now, Sheila and Kayla, how's it going at your end?
Para namang hindi rookie itong Sai Sagula from how we saw her play and together with her team. And pero that is a fact, dalawa lang ang senior players and all of the girls of Coach Kung Fu Reyes are mostly rookies. As you can see, this highlight how these girls from both teams displayed their skills umpisa pa lang.
Digitan nga ang ating laro for this morning, and of course expected na rin natin yan na this will reach 5 sets. In the last UAAP season, they also reached 5 sets, and of course UST also being victorious that time.
Sa haba ng naging laro natin for our 4th match, ang dami pa ring energy ng Adamson Lady Falcons and UST Golden Tigresses reaching the 5th set at hindi nga na-dismaya itong mga supporters natin who waited patiently for all of those great attacks, and that one you saw was Sai Sagula pero sinagot naman agad yan ni Santiago of the Lady Falcons. A lot of lefty players we've seen in this match, but then it was actually a battle of kung sinong mas matibay ang loob dito, kung sinong mas consistent, and that's what we saw until the last set of the match. We also have Tubu and Romero who are able to maximize all her attackers as well on the side of UST. As Carvalho again, pinaikot yung bola, good distribution, great plays. We've seen right here, strong tips, off-speed attacks, depensa din ang naging susi. It played a great factor for these two teams to get those points. Good read as well, and the senior actually was the one who really contributed and made the UST Golden Tigresses win that 5th set, and that is Aya Laure. And again, thank you so much for joining us on our 4 games for today, and thank you again sa lahat ng effort on our production team as well and everyone working for Shakeys Super League. We will see you again after a few hours for another good set of matches. This is Sheila Salaysay alongside Kayla Reyes and of course Janine Sakal bringing you these games, and we'll see you for another set of games for Shakeys Super League.